Hey everyone, today we're talking phyllo dough. Now phyllo dough is a very intimidating pastry for people to work with, but I want to show you some easy, quick tips and tricks on how to work with this so that you can make a great appetizer or meal for your family using this item. So what we're going to do is, phyllo dough is very fragile. What you want to do is make sure you've got a very damp cloth, and you want really damp. If it's too wet, it will make your pastry soggy. Remember, this pastry is extremely thin, so you just want it slightly damp so that it doesn't dry out, because it will dry out very quickly. Then what we're going to do is we are going to layer 3 pieces of phyllo dough, laying butter in between two of the sheets. So I'm going to show you. I've already done 2. I'm going to do one more to show you how this works. So I've got my base sheet. My second sheet, I did butter in between. I'm going to lay butter again with a pastry brush and just brush it across the whole surface of my second pastry sheet. And then we're going to pick up our third pastry sheet and lay that right down on top. Just like that. Now you've got your layers completed. So as you can see, we've got our 3 layers of phyllo. There's butter in between 2 of the layers. Don't butter that top layer because you're going to add your filling to that top layer. We're going to cut it into 3 strips using a pizza cutter. So here's my 3rd strip, and then I'm going to show you real quick. All you need to do is take whatever your filling is, use a little dollop, maybe about 2 tablespoons. You're going to put it in the corner of your strip, and then you're going to do a flag fold. So you're going to take the corner and turn it over, and just keep flipping it and flipping it until you have your turnover. And then you're going to brush butter on the top of each turnover and bake these in the oven according to the directions on the recipe. Alright, so 3 things to remember when you're working with phyllo dough. Number 1, get a damp towel, put it over your phyllo dough so as you're working it doesn't dry out. It's a very fragile and can get very brittle very quick. Number 2, put an oil, or I like to use melted butter, in between each layer as you build your turnovers. That way you're ensuring that the sheets stick together. The 3rd thing to remember is using a pizza cutter to cut your phyllo dough once you're done into 3 strips is a very handy tool to use. I hope you enjoy this recipe.